Power on. You are now plugged in.
Hey, welcome back. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Hey. Where I got that from?
What is the part?
For real?
Yeah, that's what I felt.
Freestyle Friday?
Yeah, that's what I felt.
Oh.
Where'd you get it from?
I don't know. I was asking. It was a trick question, really.
Oh my god! I'm like,
I like that, right?
I saw AJ and Free come out. That's how I felt.
Hey,
it's Friday.
exactly.
I'm like,
That's the vibe. Shout out to Big Tig in the basement.
or shout out to Terrence and Roxy.
I just realized
You don't fuck with Terrence and Roxy?
I fuck with Terrence. Shout out to Terrence J. Roxy.
You ain't fuck with
Not my cup of tea.
Okay.
Look, Doug didn't even know who that was. Doug was like,
I was looking at you like you don't fuck with Roxy.
Roxy's one of the
was
goats.
crying.
I was going back to Tigger in the basement. I just realized that his booth was in his bathroom. It was
Really?
a bathroom.
No way.
Yeah. Yep. If you ever watch the old videos, there's a toilet in the back. They always try to cover it. And there's a sink, a white sink that's in almost every shot, every freestyle.
Really?
It's right next to them.
I gotta go back and
Who
look at it.
knew? We're going to have to look it up.
I just
but
saw,
look,
like-
we wasting time. Look, who is this? We got to call. Hello?
Hello, what's up?
Hi, how are you? Are you calling into Plugged In? Are you looking for Plugged In?
Yes, ma'am. This is A-Butta da Smoovest Out.
A-Butta da Smoovest Out. Heard it.
Goody, man.
A-Butta da Smoovest, he said. But wait. So first of all, you A-Butta da Smoovest Out, but where are you calling from?
I'm calling from actually Orangeburg, South Carolina right now. I'm in Orangeburg.
Orangeburg. Shout out to Orangeburg, South Carolina. You know anybody from Orangeburg?
Nah, I know him. I know A-Butta.
We know A-Butta da Smoovest Out now.
Word.
Heard that?
Word.
So what exactly is it that you do? Tell the people what you do, why you calling in.
I'm calling in to let y'all know who I am. My name is A-Butta da Smoovest Out. I am a rapper. I am an artist. I am a songwriter.
Ooh.
I am a creator.
Ooh.
I am the smoothest. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Really,
please.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm the smoothest. That's a whole nother title.
Word, let the people know. He is the smoothest.
Yeah.
But so why you call yourself the smoothest? Like, you got smooth skin, like, the bars is smooth, like, what we got going on?
Yeah, my tone. Hold on, wait, my tone and my music, is real laid back. Me as a person, I'm real laid back.
Zay, when you listen to his mixtape, is that the vibes you was getting? You was getting, like, laid back, like...
Nah, I wouldn't say laid back, but the bars was definitely smooth. His flow on the beat was definitely smooth.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted to explain, too. See, okay, I had this thing called, smooth is everything, like, smooth this, smooth that, smooth this. I have a mixtape called Smoovito that I just put out.
Right.
Prior to that, I had a mixtape called Smooth Music Volume 1. I got some new project coming called Smooth Shit Only. Like, I did some shit before that called Smooth World Order. So everything is smooth. I try to keep it smooth, like, you know what I'm saying? But really, when it comes to my name, A-Butta, Butter, Smooth, kind of, that's where it kind of first started out, I believe.
Right, but then you just started
So,
living it into existence. Like, fuck it.
Right,
They call me smooth. I'm about to be smooth out this motherfucker.
exactly, right.
Heard.
Like Lil Wayne said, I'm the best rapper alive. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, he talking high.
I like it.
Once he said that, it got real.
I hear it.
Once Lil Wayne said that,
He's saying when Lil Wayne said that. I'm sorry, he wasn't saying he was the best rapper out, y'all. He was just saying when Lil Wayne said that, he spoke it into existence. I get you now. But so I was gonna ask you, what sets you apart from every other aspiring rapper? But it could be because you're smooth. But I'm gonna give you a chance to answer otherwise if you would like to, you know, because there's a million and one people trying to be a rapper. I was gonna ask you, like, what do you think sets you apart from every other aspiring rapper?
I'm the smoothest, man.
I knew
I'm
this.
really real, like the smoothest. Like that's the whole thing. You can't. I'm separated from everybody. I'm the smoothest out. If y'all can name somebody that ever claim themselves for being the smoothest, let me know right now.
Okay, so what sets you apart is your what's the word I'm looking for? You know how, like, the babies say he the prettiest chocolate nigga out, or, like, you know, shit like that. So you already coming with a whole tagline. You already know what it stands for. You know, you got a whole theme behind your shit. And that's actually a really good answer. To be honest, that's good branding. Smoothest out, you know what I'm saying?
I remember, like, A$AP used to always say he was pretty.
Right.
I got my own chips. I got Smoovito chips. Like,
You got
you know
potato
what I'm saying?
chips?
Yeah, I got Smoovito chips, like, you know what I'm saying? Word.
You gotta send me a bag of those.
Yeah, he
Like, I'll do that.
What, you got some rap snacks? Word.
Yeah, man, that's why you got
He
it.
said, what, you
know
want to talk about Brandon? Yeah, I got my own chips. I'm done.
What happened? Everything changed like in the past few months. I just like, I don't know if I'm supposed to announce this or not. Hold on, son.
Oh no, give us exclusive.
It's a plugged in
I just found
exclusive.
a management deal.
Okay.
Management deal, right?
With who?
I
With
just
who?
dropped this project, right? Smoovito August 8th. I just dropped it August 8th. And what happened was, after like a month of it being out, somebody reached out to me, a management team reached out to me, boom. And then a label reached out to me, a distribution label called Sync Music Group.
Okay, wow.
That's
big. That's big.
Yeah. So what's about to happen right now with my project is they in the process of doing it right now, like as we speak right now, my mixtape is on every platform also, from Tidal to Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Deezer, iHeart, whatever you listen to music on, you know what I'm saying?
That man said Pandora, iHeart.
Catch me anywhere.
Like all of that. Only thing, as long as you type in that A-Butta da Smoovest Out,
I ain't gonna lie, I typed in A-Butta. I typed in A-Butta on Apple Music. That shit popped up. The Smoothest Out. I said,
Yeah,
no,
same.
get the fuck out of here. Not on Apple.
On
A-Butta
Spotify.
the Smoothest Out.
On Spotify was the same thing.
I'm crying.
So them niggas respect that. They gotta respect that. You know what I mean? But word, man, it's just this laid back thing that I'm doing, the Smoovito thing that I'm doing. I dropped my project August 8th. My life has changed, like, and it's not even September still. No, is it October yet?
Yeah, it's like October, like fucking first right now. It's the 4th.
You know what I'm saying? So it's been almost 2 months now, and I'm already got myself in a situation. My music is getting submitted to like different TV shows and movies and stuff like that. So
that's what's
yeah,
up. That's big thing. I feel a little inspired. It's like shit is happening for you out there. That's what's up. Cause I'm waiting for my big break 2020. Any sponsors want to reach out? Anything?
Body Armor.
Yeah, Body Armor, Twisted Tea.
We still got time left. Yeah, we still got some months left.
We'll get some
That's
plugged
the
in
truth.
chips.
That's the absolute fucking truth. Thank you for saying that. I like you, A-Butta da Smoovest Out.
Word.
You a cool nigga.
You know what I mean?
You a cool nigga. So do you know where we're located at?
I'm a smooth nigga.
Do you even know where you're calling into? Do you know where we're located?
Binghamton?
Binghamton? Okay, shout out to Binghamton.
Come on, I know about Binghamton. Listen, I used to play ball, man. I went to South Shore High School in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I was getting some recruiting letters from right down the block. I want to say Stony Brook, a college called Stony Brook.
Okay, I know that.
That's like upstate area.
Yeah.
That's like the closest thing I got to Binghamton wise. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. That's what's up. So you do know where you're calling in. That's nice. Thanks for shouting out Binghamton. You know, a lot of people don't be knowing where we at and everything. I'm trying to put us on the map here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they gotta know about the big B. That's the big B.
Okay, that's the big B. I like that. Yo, you really a smooth nigga.
Title Big B.
You really a smooth nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out everybody that's listening, man.
Right.
Shout out everybody that's been rocking with Plugged In. Shout out to everybody for staying plugged in.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody for rocking with the Smoovest right now, getting to know me.
Right. You plugged into the Smoovest Out right now.
That's the fact. On my Instagram is A-Butta, A-B-U-T-T-A _NRNW. That stands for Never Ran, Never Will. I'm from Brownsville, so you know what I'm saying?
I'm from Brownsville too.
Okay. My call say you from Brownsville too.
I'm from Tilden.
Oh, you from Tucker, right across the street?
Word.
Across the street.
41, bro. I went to 41. Yeah. 41, right across, right, you know what I'm saying? Right through there.
Yo,
that's
every
a small
time
world.
people from the city link up. Oh, what part you from?
Right, it's always an excitement.
Oh, you go to school right down the block there.
Yeah, bro. Brownsville, never ran, never will.
Facts. I feel that.
You gotta tell them.
No, I'm really dead. Yo, you're really a funny calling. We're gonna have to call you back some other times too, cause you funny.
Yo, we gonna do this shit every day. I call them mom.
You funny.
The third host, like, what's up? Every interview I I do. They say that though. They say that to me.
That's good. You got good personality, good energy.
That's it.
Well, personality will take you a long way, man.
I used to try to hide that back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be. See, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? Like, this laid back, smooth thing. People used to always say I sound like Fabulous. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like Fab?
Laid back. Yeah, like the I ain't do nothing but still the laid back flow. Like when you talk laid back, I'll say I was raised off of Fabulous, Loon, Mace.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you feel
those guys.
Right.
If you listen to those three, that will probably remind you of me.
Okay, speaking of being the 90s baby, how old are you, if you don't mind us asking?
I kind of do though. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to stay young. You know what I'm saying? I look young.
Ooh,
but
he giving me
but
that.
you know what I'm saying?
He might be.
I look young as shit. Because if I tell you my age, then when you view me, I'd rather you guess it. You can look at my pictures. You probably think I'm 18.
We struggling with the Wi-Fi down here. We don't know if we can look at your pictures right now. But
She about to call you old like Doug, man.
no.
She about to say you old, man.
Oh man, no, I'm not even gonna guess your age. Then you set the tone. I ain't even gonna guess your age. We're gonna let the people decide. You shout it out your Instagram. Oh, see, he is old like Doug. Nah, 31 is still youthful. You still got time. Our last calling guest was 33.
Nah, that's a fact.
So ain't nothing wrong with that at all. So okay, so you so smooth and everything. Do you have a girlfriend, or you portray like, oh, I'm single, like ladies come holler at me, the smoothest out?
I got a girl. I got a girl.
He
I got a girl.
Yo, faithful black man.
Faithful black man.
Association. That's what I'm talking about.
I got a girl. Don't get that twisted. That girl been riding with me. I put her through so much.
Faithful black man.
Marry her.
I just came home. I just beat her attempt murder out here. You know what I'm saying? I said, 18 months. That girl did that time with me. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that hot shit. Talk about it. Talk about
But
it.
at the same time, I'm trying to get her to understand. See, jealousy is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, jealousy is real. So, what I've been trying to do is, go and talk. Like, what I've been,
Oh, he got kids. You got kids?
Yeah, that's my brother, son, and my son. Go out there, waterhead. Sorry,
You good?
of my waterhead ass kids. But of my nephew and my son. Just
The
now.
waterhead kids.
I'm using that.
Waterhead ass kids. Like,
Waterhead
like
ass kid.
girls like to ask me, hey, you got kids? I got 2 watermelon head ass kids. Yes. Big head ass kids, man. You know what I'm saying? But,
That's funny.
I'm so sorry.
So when you finished doing your time, how long did it take before you got back in the studio?
I came home like the summer of 2016, and I'm really just getting back on it right now. I made records, like I did, shout out to Fresher. When I first came home, he had a record called Wait a Minute. That was big on the radio in New York and shit. And I smacked that up, talked about it a little. You know what I mean? You know when you come up from jail, people want to hear about your experience in jail or why you went to jail and this and that. So my story was kind of public, and it was over everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It was everywhere. It was everywhere, like on the internet and shit like that, while I was on the front of the paper and shit. So people wanted to hear about that. You know what I'm saying? What was going on? So I ain't do nothing but tell them everything that was in the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell no more.
So you was on the newspaper and everything?
Yeah, that's a fact. They had me looking like an animal. Had me looking like me and my brother, man. They had us both looking like animals. Like,
wow.
Like you would think we was, yeah.
Wow.
So,
Thank God you beat the charge, though, man.
Right.
I was on the wait a minute shit, and it didn't really shake like that for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really jump on it. I got the love, but they wasn't like supporting like how I was expecting. I thought I was gonna be Meek Mill when I came home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was Meek, but it ain't worked that way.
It don't matter. You the smoothest out. You not Meek. You the smoothest out.
Nah, that's where I was fucking up at.
See?
You know what I'm saying? I thought I was Meek.
Yup, you gotta be yourself. Everybody else is taken. Remember, that was our last calling guest thing.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a
Word, that was our North Carolina boy.
No, oh yeah, our other calling guests from
Word,
North
Carolinas
Carolina.
is fucking with
So the
us.
Carolinas is fucking with us. Y'all give us good numbers out there too.
Yo, what part of North Carolina they call from?
Greensboro.
Yeah.
Word, shout Shout out to Greensboro. Yeah, that's one of my favorite cities, too.
All right, so we going to get you up out of here, but just one last time, tell us where we can find your music. Tell us your Instagram. Anything you want to throw out there really quick, let it out all right now. Plug us in.
My Instagram, man, A-Butta_NRNW. That's ABUTTA_NRNW. My Twitter, A-Butta GFM. My Snapchat, A-Butta GFM. That stands for Get Fresh Music.
Okay.
What else? I'm everything. Spotify, Apple, Tidal. You can just type in.
You said
A
Tidal.
hyphen. The hyphen is very important. Yes, I have a bunch of nicknames too. My name is A-Butta da Smoovest Out. A hyphen. Elvito.
Oh, you're gonna have to stick with one.
I got a bunch of them. The hyphen is very important to me though. That's one of my favorites because that explains my first name.
He said A hyphen.
A hyphen. You know what I'm saying? I say that because people will be spelling A-Butta wrong. Like, bro, put that hyphen. You know what I'm saying? Like, my shit is a hyphen, bro. So put the A hyphen and then butter. You got some people, I say my name, they just start screaming butter. You know what I'm saying? So I just scream hyphen. You can follow me on everything, man. Follow me, hit me, inbox me about anything.
All right, so do me a favor. Do me a favor and follow Plugged In Podcast on Instagram. And that way I can have you when we get out of here. I'm going to tag you in our episode. You know, when I promote the episode, I'm going to tag you. So everybody can go follow you now, okay?
Yo, say no more. I probably already follow y'all on the low. But yo, make sure
you ain't low. We ain't see you. We ain't see you the smoothest out. We did not see you on the follow list. Nope. Nah, come on. That's serious. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, and we gonna tag you when we promote the episode. Okay? You on season 2, episode 3. All right, we appreciate you too. Thanks so much for calling in. Your energy is awesome. We wish you the best. I mean, don't be rude. Y'all talking about click 'em. That's me.
Well, you did click them.
Alright, so hold on. While y'all was chatting, I looked up Homeboy's Instagram.
What happened?
I checked his pics out. I was gonna guess his age.
Well, what you guess?
I mean,
what did you guess without looking further?
I knew he was close to 30, so...
Yeah, but as soon as he started talking like that, but...
Those are older artists.
When he said 31, I thought he was lying. Cause, like, he
okay, so he do look young.
No,
he looked 31.
He looked 31. Yo, alright. No shade. Shout out to A-Butta da Smoovest Out.
No shade.
Shout out to A-Butta da Smoovest Out for calling in South Carolina. Shout out to the Carolinas. But we got some topics to get into, y'all. We gotta wrap this up. No, really. Shout out to the A-Butta da Smoovest Out for calling in and plugging in with us today. We're gonna tag him. We're gonna tag him. We're gonna tag him all down in the thing. And much love to him. We wish him all the best.
Yeah, I love the black men that don't cheat.
Oh, that's a fact. Shout out to
another one. I'm trying to tell you. See,
Zaya,
I'm telling you, we changing.
Honestly,
we changing the
narrative. He put it through hell. So he could have, you know.
Put it through hell because he was going to do a murder charge.
Like, don't drink no more. You're too drunk.
Yeah, like yo,
wash the dishes.
Back to the. I keep saying this. We know black men have cheated in the past, but we're changing the narrative. We're expecting better from our fellow black men, so we can be better for y'all. It's a movement that y'all all should be supporting.
Not even so much we're expecting it, we're demanding it.
Demanding it. Literally. Black men do not cheat.
Okay. Are you guys done?
You ain't a black man.
Nah, you know I gotta get my weekly dose of this.
Okay.
You got no argument from me this weekend.
Moving forward. Y'all want to start off serious? Y'all want to start off light? Let me ask you. Y'all want to start off light?
Go serious and then get light.
Right.
Yeah,
go serious, then get light?
Yeah. Let's
work our way into the
Let's rip the Band-Aid. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. Let's talk about it.
All right, so Botham Jean, I believe is the young man's name. Rest in peace to that young black man.
Shout out to that black man.
Absolutely. His murderer is Amber Guyger. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
It's Guyger. Okay.
Ex-cop,
but was she a cop at the time?
Yeah, she was a cop, but she's ex-cop because she was fired.
After the incident, she got fired. Okay, so at the time of the incident, she was a cop. She walked into what she believed to be her apartment, which it was really
his apartment.
They happened to be neighbors. She walked into his apartment.
When you say neighbors, they was on different floors.
Oh.
So like,
she's hurt.
it's technically you
They weren't
technically
even neighbors, so you
drunk or high?
were
Was she
totally not
inebriated?
home.
She pulled up on him.
pretty much.
You were totally not home. So you walked into this man's home talking about you thought he was an intruder. You shot him.
He was
down.
eating ice.
He
When-
in
when-
his own home.
What intruders sit down and eat ice?
She lying.
Yeah.
How you walk in your house and don't notice it's not your
Not
crib?
your house, but you notice there's an
We talking about
intruder.
this right now?
I know that I walk in the house,
Okay.
I smell it. Dude. I smells like no.
No, the smell right. The
Nope.
smell ain't right.
No.
Just everything about your house, like to walk up to the house.
Was she drunk?
That's just
That's
what we're
that's my
saying.
only question.
You missed your doors?
We don't know, but
Like,
so
it's
this
probably
was
a
a
welcome mat.
Dallas police officer,
Oh,
and
She white lady?
yes,
Of
she
course,
was.
of
She was a
course.
Caucasian woman.
Oh my god.
But she was sentenced to 10 years in prison. But before she got sentenced, everybody was happy, like, oh
She
my
got-
God, justice
She got
finally served.
convicted. I was. I jumped
So
out.
now she was
She should get
convicted.
She got 10 years for
For
taking
10
someone's
years.
life.
She should get way more than
Yes.
10.
But
She
I
should get
wanna-
way more than
Was
10.
it
But
her
what
house
officer have we ever seen murder a black man get anything more than 10 years, if anything at all? This is the first time I ever seen an officer that killed a black man
I
get.
get celebrating a win, but you can't just celebrate
Yeah,
any
this-
Of course, we
Especially
shouldn't settle
because-
for life.
especially
Because that's like
it's 5 with
there's
parole,
people that
too.
are getting life with less
Cool.
evidence than
Life,
walking
what?
into someone
People's
else's
in there
house.
for freaking drug charges, non-violent cases.
Bro, I got a
Doing
friend that
way
just
more than
that
10
did
years.
4. I
Yo,
like.
I mean, there's so much wrong with that. Breaking in and
Yeah.
She's got more than just a murder charge.
Right.
But they're trying to defend her, saying she believes somebody broke into her home.
Bitch, you're not in your house. I don't care what you thought.
Right?
Wait,
No, for real.
so you're saying that she was home,
Right,
that
now
she
she
walked
can
into
do
this
nothing.
Let me
somebody
go do that
else's
tomorrow.
house
Let me go do that tomorrow.
and
You'll
thought that
never
they
see
broke
me
into
again.
her house. And it's somebody else's house too. Like you didn't like walk past that lamp that wasn't yours. You know what I'm saying? You didn't go around that couch that wasn't yours, walk into the kitchen that wasn't yours, and
Right.
somehow
Like,
shoot
what-
as
it.
what-
a police officer, you have certain training not to fucking freak out under that type
Right.
of pressure.
Yeah.
You really thought
But at
someone broke in
this
your house,
moment-
look
You're not
around,
pulling out your
evaluate
gun
the
like, wait,
Right.
why,
Wait,
That's
this
why
is
the,
rare? This
why
was
the
rare?
blinds
Dallas,
different?
Texas.
Of course it was Texas.
Yeah.
You can shoot on sight in Texas.
Literally.
Yeah, right?
You want to hear something even more crazy? Because I could like this story. I was watching with my mom this whole week, so I know a lot of details about it. They was trying to use there's a specific law in Texas where it's like if someone break into your house, pretty much kind of like a stand your ground law in Florida.
Right.
So they was trying to use this in her case just for the fact that she thought it was her house.
No,
But
That's
like
like-
he just said, it's like it doesn't
Did
matter.
it- did
who
it work?
you
Did
know.
it get- do with that?
As a cop, she knows the
Kinda,
law. I feel
I
like
guess.
things like that
She
shouldn't you shouldn't be able to do that as a cop because you
Yeah,
could
there's certain laws that
You
you
can
can't
talk your way out of
just shoot
almost
someone if
anything.
they come in your house.
Right.
You have to
Yeah.
go through certain precautions.
right.
Yeah.
You have to,
Watch
sit- you have to,
Dave
you have to
Chappelle,
give them
that
3
buckshot.
warnings. You have to
Yeah,
give
give
them
them
3
certain
warnings.
warnings, all that
Buckshot,
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
shot.
Yeah, that's for the
It goes
shotgun.
back
But
and
when you have a weapon like that concealed, or any type of weapon, you have to give them 3 warnings to tell them that you have a gun, identify who you are, blah blah
Shit,
blah,
fire off a warning
and all
shot,
this shit.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, she dead lied. How long she live in that apartment or house or whatever?
I don't know. The point is, the man is dead, and so now at the court case, after she was sentenced to 10 years, his brother got up and gave her a hug of forgiveness. Not only did his brother do it, but the judge got up and hugged her, and gave her a Bible
That's some
before
bullshit.
sending her off
That's some
to
fucking
prison.
bullshit. And I'm Caucasian.
And she's gonna get out early too. For
Yeah.
a good
Of
thing.
course,
It's 5 years.
Five
It's
years.
5 years and
And
5.
then
They're gonna
Parole.
keep her. They're gonna keep her separated from general population because
Yep.
she's a cop. She's
Yep.
at risk of being killed. Or
After
being
after
fucked up or
5,
killed.
after 5, she get parole.
She's gonna get out of there. She's not even gonna serve. She's gonna kill. She just killed somebody.
But what do you
just
guys
for
think
free
about the
and got away
hugging?
with it.
Nah, I'm not
I
young.
think the embracement is bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, like, for the brother, you could cope how you want to cope. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If
yeah,
forgiving and hugging the woman lets you get away, get that emotion off your chest and helps you get over what happened to your brother, cool. But the judge, what judge is hugging a murder? You just convicted a murderer, and you're hugging her. No matter if the murder was accident or whatever the case was, you just could sentence this woman of murder, and now you're giving her a hug. I just think it's unprofessional of a judge. Like, that's some real, like, white privilege. Like, I'm a cop, I can do it. I don't know. That just blew my mind. The brother, I don't know. I'm not that good.
Yeah, from my
I would
family.
have acted like I wanted to give her a hug. I would have had her in the headlock. And two
Yeah.
seconds. Like,
Yeah, I'm not that
Or,
good.
my brother.
or put a spin on it. Maybe he's lying.
Yeah, my family don't. If I get murdered, don't be hugging nobody.
Don't be hugging the person that killed
Don't
me.
be hugging nobody.
There's gonna be a
bro.
video of me like the other 2 dudes that hopped over the fence.
The
one that's me. That's
the
video
mom
that's
of
me.
the mom of the man that was killed. She was obviously upset. She was threatening, calling for a protest and all that, as she should. Because 10 years is like as a black man, to know that my life could be worth 10 years.
Right.
Like if you take me,
they were shooting for like 28. But so, how long do you guys think she should have gotten?
Life.
Before we move off the
There's
topic,
no number.
straight life.
Absolutely
Life. You took
Absolutely.
one. You
That's
get
3
one.
felonies
Period.
already, just based off what you just said. That's life.
yeah, I can't.
Marquise not playing. He like, it's
Nah,
over.
she should have got every single charge that was
Shouldn't have
pinned with
Nah.
that. Because if that would have been reversed, if he would have been like, oh shit, I shot her ass. I
I
thought
thought
I
it
wasn't
was,
my.
oh
he
my
would've got
God.
life.
If
It
a black
would've
man
been
would have
a-
said that, they would have
it
been like,
would've
you're
been a
fucking
state.
kidding.
You're
His life
fucking
would have
lying.
been done.
They
They
were
would
like, yo,
have
what
killed the
drugs-
trial. They would have executed him in
Yo,
jail.
they'd be like, what drugs you on? Like all that shit.
There would have been no
Yeah.
hugs. There would have been no nothing. They'd be like, you walked into this lady's house, you killed her. Why wouldn't you? You're an idiot. You should have known it wasn't
Right,
your
it wasn't
apartment
your
on that
house.
floor. It wasn't even the right
Exactly.
floor. It would have been all that bullshit against them. They wouldn't have been able to do that.
Rest in peace to both of them, Jean.
I truly don't. I don't even understand that. Like I still like. I remember like when she was convicted, I jumped out because I'm like, there's no way you're gonna get 10. There's no way you're gonna get like 5. Like it got to be like 40, 50, etc., etc. So I jumped out. I claimed it as a victory. Then the next day, get 10 years. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, but a lot of people were already suggesting like, oh, she's convicted, but watch her get 6 months or something like, some bullshit.
Yeah, but like even see,
like,
I'm a real optimistic person. I try to be, even with the worst things in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like shit like this. Like I said, he was 27 years old.
He's my age.
27 years old.
you and
No,
Dubs age now.
no record, no nothing, no like in all terms of the white people, he was one of the good ones,
Right.
and he was still gunned down. One of the good ones was gunned down,
Quote unquote.
and his life was still worth 10. So imagine what everybody else is on the scale. If that's 10, what is mine? What is yours? What is Doug's? What is like? That I'm not gonna lie, that shit had me all the way. Like I saw that shit when I got home. I was going to work, and I saw that shit. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't say a word to like probably say like 1 or 2. They was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not.
It's so bad with me. I'm like numb to the shit, to be honest. Because then I'm watching the news. They talk about this. The next scene over is something going on with police somewhere else, where they walked the man on a fucking horse, tied the black man up on a rope on a horse, and walked him down the street.
Yeah. See,
Like, so now that's just what we gotta wake up to on a regular. Like, that shit is whack.
Usually,
like, I'm over it.
usually I am numb to it, and usually I don't try to like watch the videos and all that stuff like this. But this case was just specific. Like when I heard that he was 27, I heard he was one of the good, like all the things that white people say. Oh, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do that. I'm like all these
this
things.
man was in his house.
Yeah, I'm like all these things line up. There's no way this can happen. And it still fucking happened.
He was probably waiting for a chick to pull up, and she walked into the crib.
Black men of America.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Second Amendment, right?
bro, that's what,
We gonna go to jail anyway.
that's
They
it.
don't even. We gonna go
That's-
to jail.
that's-
Second
anyway.
Amendment, right?
That's the scary thing about it is that we should, but then the thing about it is like we getting killed for less.
Right.
So it's like, motherfucker, I'm getting killed for the thought that like my skin is my skin is the Second Amendment to them. I already got a gun. That's literally how it is. Like I would have to cloak everything with white skin,
Right.
and
I
it's
saw,
just
I saw a video yesterday about a guy getting pulled over, and the guy was like, "I'm not showing you any of my identification. Tell me why you pulled me over." And it escalated to 3 dudes trying to pull him out the car. It was a heavy-set black dude. And it's like, realistically, what was the problem
What?
with just
Telling him why he's
I'm
pulling
pulling you
over.
over because you got a headlight out or something?
Right.
And in defense of that is realistically, why not just give him your information?
Right.
That's
True
gonna
that
be
But
the
it
too.
doesn't make any like.
Yeah.
Realistically, as a driver, I should be able to evaluate if I'm doing.
it's
something
yo, bro,
wrong.
you
Yeah,
saw
If
white
I'm
right.
just
people.
Like,
driving,
what am
you
I
pull
getting
me
pulled
over, I
over
should
for
be able to
first?
ask you, what am I getting pulled
That should be
over
first
Yeah.
things first.
He's
Hi,
like, well, I
I'm
didn't
pulling
know
you
who I'm
over
talking
for.
to. No, you pulled me over.
What do you
before
mean? You
knew
read
who
my
I was.
license plate. You
You
know
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
talking to.
Why'd you pull me over? Oh, you didn't use attorney saying no. All right, well, let me give you my ID and
Right.
take this ticket real quick.
Yeah, right. Take the ticket,
You
peel
know
my
what I'm
way.
saying? Like that's it's simple. Like I want to know
$50.
what I'm getting into this for.
I saw some shit on
It's like
fucking
they
saw some shit on social media. It was like, yo, it's crazy how like you can't even like slightly disrespect a cop who is trained to handle the worst of the worst. But you can disrespect a customer service person like a motherfucker. You can say, I want to talk to your manager. I want to take your job. You want to do all this shit. But the person who was trained to fucking upload
deal
the
with
law
disrespect.
and deal with everything, motherfucker, you say one little thing that's not correct. This is me. I remember I was pulled over and I was terrified. I literally called my mom and I put it on speakerphone. I was like, yo,
must.
I was
Always.
like, yo, I put my mom on speakerphone. I was like, Mom, I got pulled over. He didn't say what I did. I was like, I just want you to listen just in case anything fucking go wrong. Get yourself a dash cam too. It's like, yo, that way I'm like, so no one can get me lied on or what I said and none of that shit. Because I was like, and I was fucking terrified of that shit, man.
Just put your phone on record.
I just be want to call my mom. I call my mom.
I was fucking terrible. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That's the first thing
looking back at it, there was so many things I could have did, but I was just. And mind you, I'm right at the bottom of the hill of Carlisle. So I'm like, damn. I'm going home. I'm like, yo, I'm literally a turn and I'm 2 turns from my crib. Yeah. I'm like, fuck. What if this is it? And then another cop came off. I didn't even cry, bro.
Like that. Yeah,
I didn't even cry. The second one came. I said, oh fuck no, man.
But rest in peace to Botham John. Shout out to all the black kings and queens worldwide.
Bro, I don't like feeling that way either.
But one thing you can do at all times is you can make them turn their chest cam on. You can tell them before you even have a conversation with them, is your chest cam on? Can you turn it on? And they have to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things they're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's the thing about it.
I'm supposed to shoot one.
Exactly. But like I said, rest in peace to Botham Jean, and shout out to all the black kings and queens all over. We gotta stand in our power, try to be as educated as possible, know your rights as much as possible, and we just gonna pray for each other out here. And on a list of other serious topics, did y'all know that men can have breast cancer?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't know that.
When you typed this in, I was like, "Did she like?"
Be like, "Oh, I'm good."
Really? Nah, I really didn't. I really didn't know.
That's a fact.
Because I always hear about testicular cancer. I'm like, so I thought that was our breast cancer.
Our breast cancer.
Yeah.
I never knew.
I mean, we had
men.
I remember even in like.
Doug, did you know men could get breast cancer?
Yes.
I remember in school they used to always tell us like, check your balls for lumps and shit like that. So I literally thought
that was y'all cancer.
Yeah,
this was our
I
found out one day because we were in health class and I was making a joke. I was like, oh, I'll check your boobs. I'll do the boob check for you. And they're like, no, guys can get breast cancer too.
Nah, I really never.
Wow, see, I never.
I actually learned it from joking too much. So
that's usually how you learn the most shit.
Oh wow, see.
Now you beat it though, but
that's what's up. God bless him.
Yeah,
so Matthew knows, who's Beyonce's father, Solange's father. Shout out to Solo. Was diagnosed with breast, or I don't know if he was just diagnosed, but he just now came out and said he had breast cancer. So I know that this is off topic. We're gonna pray for Matthew knows, but me and you, we beehive, right?
Facts.
So I wanted to ask you
specifically.
specifically.
You don't really kind of fuck with him if you beehive, right?
Right. So that's why I'm like, we gonna pray for you, Matt, but we beehive.
Yeah.
But we gonna pray for you, Matt.
I'm definitely gonna pray for him.
But so, Zay, I wanted to ask you, what do you think is going on between Beyonce and her father? Because on Lemonade, it was kind of like, there was daddy lessons on Lemonade, and she kind of spoke a little bit about her father on Lemonade. And then, Tina Knowles and him got divorced, and then you don't really see him in any family pictures. She never shouts him out. We don't see any happy birthdays, nothing. So what do you think is going on there? I mean, I didn't see her say anything about my dad has breast cancer. Not that maybe she wouldn't, because she's very private. But I feel like if it was Tina Knowles who had breast cancer, she would have said something, So what do you think is going on there? What do you think? Like,
I could this is just speculating. I have no factual behind this. It's probably like what was he trying to manage? Like I don't know. Like what was
he was her manager.
So maybe she felt,
and Tina was a stylist.
Well, yes. So maybe she wanted to go to the next level, and he wasn't there. Like it always sounds great, and I support it.
Or do you think he did Tina OD wrong? Because I know I ride with my moms.
Probably.
I think once they got divorced,
that's usually
something. It seemed like everything was good.
That's also usually how it is, though. Like when his mom and dad break up, mom is like, you came from her. You was breastfeeding from her. So it's so much easier.
Who I came from, you did, Mom.
I know what I'm saying.
Even if Mom would have did that to you, I probably would have rocked with you. Like, how could you do that to our family? You know what I'm saying? He must have cheated like shit.
Got a little ahead of himself and dipped off and got him another one.
I'm gonna let you know that.
We gonna pray for you though.
Matthew,
who knows?
Once you as a guy, once you have a daughter like Beyonce, where are you going? What do you need to do?
I know. Why would you leave Tina Knowles and Beyonce?
I won. Yeah,
right.
I won. Look,
game over.
And then,
loves her.
Mind you got Solange.
Right.
Yeah.
You got
Solange.
You got Tina, Beyonce, and Solange.
You want another Beyonce?
You're 2 for 2.
You got Beyonce, Solange, and then Tina as your wife.
You got the Holy Trinity,
Tina's
bro.
a bad bitch.
I would
Shout
never.
out to Mama Tina.
Like, yo, like I would be the most obedient. I wouldn't say a word. What do you
that's
want me to
what
do?
There would not be one picture I wouldn't be smiling.
Imagine living in a house with such
picture.
powerful women, though.
Bro, that's how I feel about my family now. So I could only imagine if they was actually
Yeah, but
powerful.
imagine if your family was billionaires and you're only a millionaire.
I'm telling you, I love my sisters and my mom, and them motherfuckers is not even thousandaires. So if they're
No, but that's what I'm
billionaires,
saying. There's a lot of problems that come with money, though, right? Money's not always good.
Yeah.
Like you say, you might
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
it
right.
if they was more rich, but there's
Oh, yeah, nah,
the more
nah.
rich and more powerful. They might always be putting you down, like we put you on you in this predicament because of us.
okay, so that's different.
That's cool because you actually came out of my dick. So talk shit now.
See, that's a
Talk
little
shit now.
different than
I'll
just
cut your
like
head to sleep.
that's different than like if Matt had like an ego and he was like, oh, I want to be the breadwinner. But if you being vindictive and you could take this, like then that's a little different. But if it's just, bro, you don't make that much money. No, you don't. You're not the breadwinner.
Right.
Well, fucking play your
So
role. Like
my
I'll be
verdict
totally
is-
fine with it.
My verdict is Matthew Knows is a fuckboy on the low.
Oh
But we
my
gonna
God.
pray for you.
This is 2 episodes in a row.
We gonna pray for
I
you.
do feel like that there's clearly something going on.
Yeah, that's not
It
happening.
can't just be nothing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's something. They're just keeping it
He's
under wraps.
indeed a
pretty
fuckboy,
well.
and they're private, and they should keep it under wraps because people like me is gonna talk shit about it. So
Yeah,
they should keep it under wraps. But I'm just gonna
episodes in
assume
a
that he's a
row.
fuckboy. But we are gonna pray for him in his breast cancer situation.
Another black man's a fuckboy.
And I hope everyone learned something today that men can get breast cancer.
I did. 'Cause I truly
I
did.
did not know that. So me and Zay learned something today. All right, moving on. Do you listen to Summer Walker?
Fuck yeah. I told you I was all
That
listening to R&B.
girls need love too.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, hit that note.
Nah, that's the only song I know by her though.
Nah, she
So,
fire, though.
but
I
I
like
hear
her.
a lot of great things. I'm just a
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know a lot of songs by her. I'm about to catch up literally tonight when I go home. I'm finna catch up.
The album fire. I listen to
Album's
a
fire.
few
It's called
tracks.
Over It, y'all.
Yeah.
Over It by Summer Walker. Super trending right now. So what's up? How you like the album?
I only listened to a few tracks because I had listened to our guests before, so I was gonna listen to Summer
Hold
before
on.
I
Is
came
there a
in.
spider?
No.
Okay, as long as it's not a spider, I don't care. Continue.
Oh man, but
Look at
yeah,
my camera thing, okay?
Sorry,
listen-
I was
That
making
light
sure it's
flickering
not
is
a
gonna fuck
spider.
your video up.
Sorry, I didn't know the light was flickering.
nah. I listened to I listened to 2 tracks. So the summer Girls Need Love Too with Drake. I know that song, but then the one with Black. I like that song, and then Janae Aiko one.
Okay,
I'm
so
just-
it's a couple features on the album. Anybody
hold on.
else featured on the album we should
Bryson
know about?
Tiller, Usher. There's a lot of
Okay.
features. I'm gonna see if we can pull it up.
Bryson Tiller.
Let's see if we can
I
pull
fuck
it
with
up real
Bryson.
quick.
I'm waiting on the Bryson Tiller album.
Yeah, Bryson. Let's see what we
But you
got.
should know, and I was gonna put this out there.
What?
New artists that come out and they have a whole lot of features on their albums.
What? They not gonna
They're
last?
not productive artists.
What's
They're
that
not,
mean?
They're not gonna last.
They're using
They're
other
not.
people's
Because,
clout.
yeah, not even that. But it's just like if you can't produce the music by yourself, your team they put their money behind other artists. You think about this: she's a brand new artist,
Yeah.
and they put the budget behind her to pay all these artists to be a feature on her album. Those aren't free.
All right, so I'm gonna play a little hidden message. If 18 songs, what would be too much?
for
Of
albums.
features.
For features,
Yeah.
18 songs?
over half,
6.
Oh, so she's good then. She only got 7.
7 features. Oh, that's not bad.
Good. Oh, see?
Okay.
That's
No, because
cool.
you guys
I
were
said
listing
6.
off people
No,
like
no,
this person,
I
that
was
person. I was like, damn, that's a lot of features.
I didn't even know how many songs
because
on
I
that.
was there listening to the album
Okay.
in the morning, so I know and also so you got Bryson, Usher,
Ooh.
Black, Party Next Door,
Ooh.
And is it the
Boogie.
top- Is it the first 7 songs?
No.
Oh, so it's
Okay.
mixed in. It's mixed in.
A Boogie, Janae,
Ooh.
and Drake, but Drake's the remix
Sounds
that
like
was
a really
out.
good album.
Yeah,
I mean,
and-
just
okay,
based
yeah.
on
I
the
didn't,
features.
and also and like I know I totally understand what you're saying, but then I also like the 2 ones that I listened to so far. I can't speak for the whole album. They added to the song. It wasn't like I need someone to
No, she's
save
getting
this
a
song.
lot of good
Okay.
reviews.
Yeah, like,
honestly.
I
And
gotta
it's just
say-
straight Summer Walker
Yeah.
clout. I didn't even hear about any of those features.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
want
The
to take
clout
away
I'm
from
hearing
her
about
like,
is straight
as a
Summer
writer,
Yeah, no,
Walker.
as a
like
writer or something like that. But
the
usually-
one song I need to hear when I get home, 'cause it was like I guess the Usher one. It sampled Usher, and it got Usher, so they was like, "Yo,
That's
this
cool.
that's so like that song."
Yeah, I
was
gotta listen.
Fire, but I totally get you. I hate when I have, and it's just always a feature, and then like, yo, it's like you didn't really need it. I hate those, but nah, I don't feel like that one because even the Girls Need Love, Drake, that song first popped off by herself.
Right.
then like Drake always do, put his little flavor on it.
Drake did,
Right.
yeah.
He Drake did. So it was like,
Yeah, but it was
That's
still
how you know it's
fire.
all-
yeah,
Absolutely.
and to be honest, I don't even
Who
like
cares about
the
Drake's
Drake
part,
version
right?
of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I actually feel like
She bodied that.
I actually feel like Black or maybe even Wale should have been on it. I think they would have added a more. Yeah, Drake didn't. He didn't give me exactly what I thought I was gonna need.
Yeah,
from
it's
that
like
song.
I can't even tell you part of his verse right now. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie to y'all. Okay, so here's what I was looking for. Iggy Azalea versus Lizzo on Twitter. I just was excited because I want to know everybody's opinion. Okay, so everybody know Iggy Azalea? Yeah, say yes. We know Iggy Azalea.
Trying to forget it, but yeah.
Wow, the shade. Lizzo, we all know Lizzo. We've been
Fuck
talking about Lizzo on
yeah,
our season.
Black Queen.
Okay, shout out to the Black Queen Lizzo. So Lizzo has a song, Truth Hurts. Truth Hurts went number 1 on Billboard. She is now, next to Cardi B, one of the only people, solo female rappers to have a number 1 on Billboard in the country. Okay, boom. So now, on top of that, record breaking, she's about to be the longest running female rap song on the charts, like as number 1.
Yeah, with no features.
With no features. No, it could. I think it's feature or no features
okay.
because the last person to do it was Fancy.
Okay.
By Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
But that had a feature, so that's why I figured it can't.
it did.
Okay, so Lizzo had tweeted. Let's see what Lizzo tweeted. Lizzo said, if we keep this up for 2 more weeks, Truth Hurts could be the longest female rap number 1 of all time. Right now, it's Fancy. We can do it. Then she tweeted again and said, Fancy is a bop, and my homie Charlie XCX is genius on it. And then Stream Charlie, her new album out now. Boom. Iggy, I guess, got offended by this and said, I could have sworn I was the one rapping on that song, but okay. And yeah, that's basically the
I
beef.
mean, what makes sense, like, what was the comment for about the song? Like, was there beef before that song?
No, the beef is right now because Iggy feels the type of way because
She said something about
she said something about
Yeah.
Charlie when she feels like she's the artist
and
on the song.
And who's Charlie? Is he like the producer?
Charlie sings the I'm so fancy.
Oh, shit.
You already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she bodied that. That's why I feel like, what's the problem? Exactly, that's the part. Now sing the Iggy part.
Nah,
First thing first, I'm the realest. That's it.
That's it,
As
right?
soon as they stopped singing, that was the only part of the
That's
song.
all I know.
Okay.
So that's my point. That's why I was hyped to bring it up here today because it's like, why was Iggy really mad? And everybody's kind of agreeing with her,
Right.
like, yeah,
But why'd she attack?
Lizzo was
What
being
was the-
shady.
Yeah, what was the comment?
Yo, it's funny because Iggy,
Because that's what I'm feeling like. That's just straight shade. But-
Iggy took it
But
even
why
further.
is it
But
shade?
what's so fucked up? Like because when the first tweet was cool that you said, you know, I'm trying to get to this spot. The one
The
above
last
me
one was Fancy.
Is fancy.
But then the next one was, oh, my bitch Charlie did her thing on that.
Right.
Shout out to Charlie, her album's out now.
But it's not Charlie's song. It's Iggy's song.
Well, it's Charlie's part that bodied it, like she said.
Yeah,
Charlie did her thing on that, which
I agree with, but it's not Charlie's
and
song.
the fact that the record
That's
is for
Iggy's
the
song.
female rap,
Right.
and Iggy is a
But
female
it's-
rapper
right.
on the
but
record.
it's Iggy's song, and it's shade. That's all it is shade. There's no
Damn, so it was
you
shade.
can't-
What about you,
If you
Zaya?
made a song and somebody I knew produced it, and I go, damn, so and so killed that song, and I
But
give
it
you
wasn't
no props.
produced. She sang
It's
the
shade.
chorus.
No, I was just
To be
using that as an
honest,
example.
yeah.
He made a
The
song.
way, because Lizzo had Charlie on another song. So like, if it's your friend, I'm not taking that shit.
Exactly.
But
If you don't know
the way
both,
that it's
if you don't
worded-
know both parties,
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Oh,
then you
shout
point
to
out,
so-and-so.
shout out to so and so, yo, he nice. I'm like, wait, you know him? And they be like, nah. I be like, oh, he.
But that's my
You
whole
shaded me,
song.
Right, exactly.
But-
That's my song.
But if that's really your
no,
homegirl,
I'm saying, but
But you
Lizzo
have to
and
word
Charlie
it-
are friends.
Right, but you have to word it the right way. If you're
she
a third
did.
party,
She said,
It's just like, I say Matt is on a different song.
right?
And you're gonna be like, yo, Matt
she said
and
my homie.
Yeah.
She said
Really?
my homie.
But that's how it
Charlie.
goes. If we're talking about music, if we're talking about these two, right, they're both doing the same job,
Yeah.
and I can only give him a shout out. I expect him to feel away because they both shot this, they both did it together, and I'm giving him a shout out. That's just how it goes. If I like, and especially
See, but when
music,
you
and
know
especially
both of them, that's what I'm saying,
on
like-
that platform, you have to watch your words. You have to know what you're saying.
But if you see,
I
but you know,
disagree. I
you know
disagree.
Tyler and Marquise together.
It's
I'm saying, like,
straight
what if you
I
didn't
don't
know?
see the shade.
I knew him and I don't know him, but I would give them
Zaya
the
is
props
my
always
friend,
for doing this video work.
No, if Zaya is my friend and Zaya just bodied the hook on Marquise, the infamous Prodigy
Right.
song, but I don't fucking know Marquise, and quite frankly, your verse was trash. But my bro Zaya
Damn.
Bodied the
Which
chorus?
is-
I bodied Marquis.
But right there, which
Trash,
is shade,
though.
because if you point it out,
That-
it's shade.
Okay.
Keeping it to yourself is not shade. It's like, okay, I feel like Zay bodied it, but he didn't. All right, this song is dope.
Marquis, you got
I
Pull
see
Zay
what you're
aside
saying.
and be like, yo,
But
Zay,
why
you killed
if
that
that's
shit.
my friend?
I bodied
Right,
this
if that's
shit,
your friend,
Marquis.
you send that text like, yo, you bodied that song, blah blah. You
Right,
know?
you talk
I
to
get
your
what
friend
that's
personally.
as a tweet,
I get
as a public statement, it's shade.
I get it.
I get what
Exactly
that's
what it
saying.
is.
I get it, but
It's
also
Iggy's
like,
song, and then you're selling, oh, you bodied it.
yeah.
Well, it's her
Well,
song.
it's her song.
You
so-
can say,
Y'all
you
bodied
can say,
that
y'all,
shit.
Iggy
Right.
and her
Well,
bodied the
I get
song.
what you're
Well, can we
saying.
all agree that Marcus and Iggy didn't body their song?
No,
Who's Marcus?
Me and Marcus' song. He ain't body it.
Marquis?
Where's Marcus? See, that's
You're like, who the fuck is Marcus?
that's how.
Is that a new artist?
Marcus sounds like an actor. Somebody's
Wait, he got a song with Marcus? Is Marcus Houston back out?
Marquis.
We both bodied it. You know, we,
Yeah, it's like
I remember your name.
when you get asked something.
hey, you on my track?
I'm on your track. I still didn't remember your
right.
name.
When it comes out of music and the public platform that you're on, speaking on it, you got to be specific with your
Iggy-
words.
Iggy
and
went back, too.
And I feel like something like that because if she made a mistake, the very next tweet would have been when Iggy replied, she could have replied, "Oh my bad, I meant you guys killed the song. Beef done."
Nah, that's still it was
Nah,
a
that's
debate.
impossible.
Nah, that's too
Oh
late.
my bad.
That's
Like, yeah,
impossible.
right,
Oh, my bad.
you
Oh,
bitch.
you remember now.
Because that's the only way it wouldn't have been beef. If
Nah,
I said
you
that,
thinking too
I
much.
don't think Lizzo said
No, I'm
anything.
thinking.
It wouldn't have been beat, but she would have still felt a type of
Right,
way.
I'm thinking of the music industry and how people react because that's really what it is right now. It's beef. She was throwing shade and it wasn't a compliment. There was no way it's a compliment.
All right,
it's
so
shade to
we
bring
can agree
attention
to
to her
disagree.
song.
We
They're
gonna
both
add
music
y'all
now.
votes in it.
But
Do
what's
y'all think it was
messed up is-
shade?
100%.
But
You
what's
think it's
messed
shade?
up is-
Okay, so
Damn, maybe
it's
we
2
wrong.
to 3.
But what's messed
We're
up about the shade is
probably-
that
Maybe-
now you're
maybe
giving
I just don't
Iggy's
like
song
Iggy.
Maybe we're
attention again.
staticky.
Her song
Nah, maybe I just don't
all of
like
a sudden
Iggy. I don't
now
know.
it's
I
gonna
think
get
that's
more
right,
played.
man. With it, like I can't tell you.
I mean, I
Okay,
can
first-
understand it being shade now because just based off of this scenario, I felt some type of way.
There's a fake
It's
scenario.
shade.
It was a
It's-
fake scenario and I felt some
There's
type of way.
no other way to say it. It's shade.
Iggy clapped back too because then she started pushing Senorita, which is number 2. So she was like,
Oh,
everyone.
that's why she did that.
Yeah, she was like, everyone go stream Senorita, go sing
That's
Senorita.
fucked
it's
up,
marketing,
honestly,
and it's a
Iggy.
marketing plan too because now she's 2 and her song's 1. Now her song's gonna get more plays. She got to now catch up more to her song. It's a whole big crazy thing that they're
Iggy's
setting
done
off.
it.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
so strong,
the
so
Shawn
strong.
Mendes, the Shawn Mendes
They
song.
somebody can put. Iggy can put $10,000 on her song, that same song right now, and it'll be on the radio again if she wants it to be. That's not a
Anyway,
hard thing to do.
we'll let y'all win it.
I-
it was shade. Shout out to Lizzo.
Yeah.
I'm on your side. I'm Team
They gotta know
Lizzo.
the music industry.
I don't see.
Because of my
I don't care. Iggy,
That's it.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Iggy's verse was trash on Fancy.
Agreed.
We all know my bitch Charlie. Whoever you are, I still can't put a face with you.
Right, but it
But
wasn't
you
her
bodied
song.
it. Oh well, it was her song.
Charlie killed it on Iggy's song.
Right, that's how you put
Or,
it. That's how
or you could have
Yes.
said my
That's what I
bitch
was
Charlie
saying
killed
at the
it,
beginning.
but
You put a
tag
bonus.
Iggy. How about
I
that?
can
How about
agree
we
with
tag Iggy?
Nah,
But Charlie, you bodied
That's
it.
throwing more shade.
That's still shade.
Yeah.
We gonna tag both of them.
No.
You're going to tag Iggy and a shout out to somebody
Yes.
that's on her track and not mention her track at all.
They killed the song. That's
Like you want Iggy to see that you didn't mention her.
Yeah.
All right,
And then
whatever.
tag Iggy last.
That's
Oh,
static. I'm not gonna lie.
And Iggy.
I was with you till you said that. That was static.
Whatever.
Yo, look at me, not shout you out.
Right.
It's just not.
It is what it is. I know Iggy know her verse was trash. Everybody been calling Iggy trash for years.
No, that.
And yet Iggy still making
Last
music,
example I want to give. If someone goes, yo, Zay, that podcast was lit, you're killing that shit. You wouldn't feel like it was shade?
Yeah.
I'll be like, but damn.
See?
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's
Exactly.
a good one.
That's a good one.
I had to put you in it.
That's a good one.
You got to put Rocky in it. Now she get
That's
it.
a good one. Okay.
Yeah, look, you feel it.
That was such a good one. That's really a good one. I fuck with y'all for that. That was a good
Done.
one.
Technically, that's another point.
You caught a W, yeah.
That's
you
another
want
point.
the ultimate thing. Like,
We
that
up
was a
2-0.
W.
We up 2-0, man.
No, don't join that. You can't join that W because you agreed with me.
No, I'm saying no, but as a group, it's me and
No,
Doug.
you're not. No.
As a group,
Yes,
He trading sides
You're
now.
gonna take that
You know
out.
where
no, I'm saying, cause we,
Stuck to my guns. I knew I was right.
no, he gets his L. I'm saying, but earlier we convinced you.
Yeah, he caught a W, and you're taking your L with me.
Yeah, I took an L with you. I'm saying, but then in the group ethics of the thing, me and Doug up 2-0.
No.
I was in
We
the
going
one
to need
with.
separate teams. Usually you're our team, but you didn't agree with him this time. You agreed
That's a
with
fact.
me. So now you
That's a
on
whole
this team.
fact, and I still agree. I don't think it was
Period.
shade.
All right, so let's weigh in on something else.
Okay.
How old is too old to have a baby?
Shit.
I'm gonna ask again.
Uh,
How
till-
old is too old to have a baby? We got a 70 in the
I guess that depends on your health.
Yeah, I'm about to say
depends
that.
on your health in the building.
Till you able.
What average age does health problems start happening?
No, because I know people 80-something years old and they're just old.
Average.
They don't have health problems. Average, yeah.
I would say till you can't do like able stuff with the kid. Like you can't be out there throwing a baseball or going to the park or pushing them on the
Okay,
swing.
but you got to take into consideration
Or
by the
stuff.
time the kid's even old enough to play baseball and do all that shit. How old will you be by
70. If you had a baby at 50, so 50 is a
But
problem.
I'm alright with being a cool
You can't
old
be
parent
50 with
pulling
an
up in the
infant.
caddy.
What the fuck is
with
you
the
doing?
happy,
Oh,
sitting in the
so we
stands,
hit the
like-
magic number. Ding, ding, ding. You can't be 50 with an infant.
That makes sense.
Too
Unless
short.
your grandpa.
Listen,
Calm down.
too
Right.
short. Y'all know Too Short?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whistle.
One of the wackest rappers out here.
Well, don't do that to
That
Too
is
Short.
total.
He's a West Coast
Rap
legend.
me a Too Short song and I will.
I'm not from that era. But if you watch
But
the
don't
hip hop,
defend him like he's nice and he's not.
because you got to do your hip hop research, and you will see we got to respect Too Short.
She's telling me to do my hip hop research. She's telling me to do my hip hop research. I just had to school her and put her in a scenario for her to understand the hip hop.
Nigga said I watched one documentary. Now I know everything about Too Short. But now listen, so Too Short just had a baby at 53 years old.
Yeah, he's doing the most.
It's his first
He's doing the
child.
most.
Also,
It's his first and only
That was an
child.
accident.
in his defense now, he does have a lot more money than usual people. And he can hire nannies and stuff like that.
No,
to help.
I still don't agree with that because then you ain't raising your kid.
I agree. And I agree 50 is too old to have an infant. I totally agree.
So 50 is the age that's too old
50
to
is
have
too,
a baby.
yeah, too
Facts.
So what if I told y'all my mom had me at 40?
That's cool.
I was gonna say 45 was the limit to have kids.
Wait, I think
40s is
also I feel like it gotta be like you can't have your first kid
Yeah, my
at
mom
50.
already
Like
had
that's
my
different.
sister.
Like my mom had me ODO, but she already had 3. So it's like nigga, it was just like all right, nigga,
Yeah,
come
me
on.
and Zay are the last babies. Our siblings
Yeah,
are like our dads.
I'm the
Now
second
let me
oldest.
see.
Dad,
out here.
mom,
There's
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
But I'm the only boy, so it's
I'll
good.
still be young.
Right.
I'll be having mad fun.
Okay, so 40 is not too old. Shout out to my mom.
how old was my
Al,
mom?
Miss Tina.
I
think
would
I'm
say
a little
40.
older.
I don't have kids yet, and I'm about to turn 30, and I don't feel like I want kids until I'm at a certain place.
I
in
probably
life.
won't have kids till I'm 45 anyway. I think times are
God
changing.
damn, 45.
I feel like I
kinda
probably.
went
you wanna
backwards.
bet?
I'm not even considering having
I
kids.
think I need a solid at least 10 more years, so maybe 35.
Right.
It's like for me, I'm not
okay,
gonna raise a
that's
kid if
more.
I'm still a kid myself. Like
What
I-
about-
my-
I'm feeling real kiddish.
What about too
That's
young
what
to
I'm
have a
saying.
baby? Obviously,
Too
15,
young.
Obviously, 15, 16.
Oh.
Okay,
17,
how
that's
young
crazy.
is too young?
Too young is you don't have too young for me is you don't have a house, you don't have enough responsibilities. That's not even an age. There's no age.
Yeah, there's no
That's
age.
a way of life.
Okay, okay.
What's that show on MTV?
16.
Teen Mom.
That's-
That's too young.
Whatever that show is
the
on
whole
MTV,
show too young.
that's-
Check it, because I had my first boy when I was 19, but I had my own crib, had a job, had my own
Right.
car.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
you
it
was
was
doing
when
your
I was
thing.
like, you must
When you
child.
have, exactly, but when you have your shit together, a
You
lot
gotta
of
think
people
about it,
these
like,
days,
what-
they're like still living at home with their
Nah,
mom.
that's
They're,
wild.
they're arguing with their parents about lending them money still, and you want to bring
Yeah.
a baby into the
Well,
picture.
yeah, you gotta think
You're
about it,
still
like,
borrowing
say-
mom's car.
You're still
Yeah.
getting grounded.
Exactly. Like you
So,
can't
okay.
get to the club right now.
So, to reach our conclusion, 50 is too old, and Teen Mom is too young.
Yeah.
Too young. Facts.
Why do you think they got the
Period.
show?
18 is too young.
Yeah, Rock, I got a question. Because I don't see it on the rundown.
It is so
You ain't talking about Power this week?
No, what happened?
You ain't watch it?
I did watch it,
Glad
but what
my phone.
happened?
As soon as
I
he
was
said
just-
power, my phone started ringing. That's how
I'm
we
sorry,
go.
tell me. I didn't see anything noteworthy.
Just go.
Nobody died.
You don't want to beat Tariq's ass more?
No power this weekend.
No,
we
he
can pass
planned
the
it. We
power.
already
Power
knew he
just got
planned it.
canceled.
Done talk.
Power not canceled. It's still good. It was just like, what
Right.
else happened? Tell me
It
what else
just went to skip
happened.
a week.
What are
That's
you
all.
plugging people into right now?
Hit me right in this.
Well, plug us in. Thank you, Marquise. Plug us into what happened on Power this week that was noteworthy.
I was just ready for you to reciprocate the energy I was giving, and you just didn't. So.
But you notice he's not answering.
I was
Tell
talking.
us.
You don't want to talk about the Italians. You don't think about what's Benny gonna do. You don't. Come on now.
Then he did pull up.
He pulled up. He got a whole army.
Oh, okay. And now Tommy wants to kill Ghost again because Ghost knows that Tommy killed Joe Proctor.
Yeah.
Okay,
like-
so let me ask you this: do you think that Ghost is gonna want to kill Tommy? Because Tommy seems to think that he's gonna take it as hard as he took the death of Angela. Do you think that that Ghost is gonna care that much about the death of Joe Proctor to want to kill Tommy?
I don't think so.
Me either.
I think Ghost is just gonna take it on the chin and just be like.
I think that he's gonna understand too, because I think he knows.
And also, I think the reason I bring up Benny is.
And Ghost didn't even really tell Boy that it was Tommy. Remember, he brought up the other nigga that Joe lied to Ghost and said it was somebody else that he was running from. He didn't mention that he was finishing on Tommy.
But then he also did see Tommy, look in Tommy's eyes, like.
Yeah, of course. I think Ghost really does know, but he didn't tell Benny.
Yeah.
So I don't think Tommy needs to be scared of Benny.
Yeah. I don't think Benny knows. But the question is, when will Benny know? You know Benny gonna find
out. I think he's gonna be a more leading role in Power as
and it's like, do you think Benny take out Ghost?
Maybe. Benny fuck around take out every motherfucker body.
Because nigga, he come from the...
but ain't nobody taking out Ghost. He's a star of the show. I don't think James St. Patrick is going to.
I don't know, man. I feel like that would be like the perfect send-off. Like, you kill your man, you kill the big star, and then then you go into season, technically the spin-off.
Well, no. 50 Cent said this ain't going to be the last season after all. He said shit's too good.
He keep changing his mind every other.
I know, right? Week. Every other week.
First it was like, oh, we doing spin-offs. Then it was prequels. Then it was like I remember on the talk show after, he said it was gonna pick the next season was gonna pick up literally like moments after. So it was like kind of hinting that like something big was gonna happen that you was gonna need to find out like what was more. So I truly don't know what 50 gonna do. I'm not going to be mad at more seasons.
Right.
I know. I'm
not going to be mad at more seasons either. Yeah. I'll be happy as shit, to be honest. I could see it keep going. It's really good.
But I do high key want a prequel though.
I would like a prequel more than
I'm always against like reboots and restarts and all that. But prequels, you can give me a prequel of every show that I ever watched. I'll be happy.
Right.
Like, because I'm always like, yo, how did he get like that? How did she get like that? Why did they move like this and stuff like that? So it's like, I always love shit like that.
Doug is stupid.
Yo, Doug, get back over here and join the conversation. You know, cameraman.
No, he don't like Power.
He just trying to kill time. That's what he
got mad boring. I didn't know what y'all was talking about. What happened? I went to the bathroom real quick.
Power is really lit, Doug. You really need to watch. You would like.
Yo, Doug, do you watch Snowfall?
Like I said, I don't have any problem with Power. I just haven't watched it.
You watch Snowfall?
I feel like
I heard that show was fire.
Familiar. I didn't see
I didn't watch Snowfall myself. So anything?
Once Power's over, I'm watching that.
Anything else we need to touch base on Power? Because you did refresh my memory a little bit.
No, I'm good. I got my dose.
We got our dose. No, because you was right. Because I was thinking, I thought about Power the whole time I was making the outline, but I'm like, I don't remember anything spectacular that happened. But what's his name? Benny.
Yeah,
Benny definitely did pull up.
Benny looking like he might be a savage.
But a noteworthy thing that did happen this week is Stacey Dash.
Oh shit! Okay.
Stacey Dash is at it again. So she assaulted her husband, got arrested for it. He said that's lit. That's not lit, lady. Stop hitting these men, because if they box our ass upside the head, we're not gonna like it. I'm definitely gonna cry. I'm crying. I'm a crier.
Always love the memes when like girls be like, yo, I wish you would. I'll beat your fucking ass. Men raise voice. Why would you do that to me?
Yeah, I'm crying. Like I said, I'm a crier. I might act tough, but if a nigga hit me, I'm crying. You beat me up and I'm crying. Stacey Dash assaults husband and gets arrested. He bails her out. They needed to work it out.
Pussy might be good.
Well, it depends on who called the cops.
I mean, who wouldn't? I've seen it. I know my bro got locked up and for allegedly putting hands on his shorty. She bailed him out too. Twice.
Maybe she put hands on him too.
Who knows? That's neither here nor there.
Listen, I used to watch my parents do a lot of like domestic stuff, and whoever calls the cop, the opposite person's getting arrested. So that's probably usually the situation. Like,
true.
If it's too crazy and someone was forced to call the cops, the opposite person's getting arrested, and that's just how it goes. So,
well,
that person probably felt bad and had to go get the other person out.
Well,
if
yeah.
You know somebody can do it. Hey.
Stacey Dash beat up her husband. The husband went and bailed her out, but that's not even the kicker. The kicker is on the paperwork. Stacey Dash said that she was white, and yeah, we all know.
Wait, that's the Spanish chick, right?
No, that's the girl from
Stacey Dash, the Kanye West video, All Falls Down. Stacey Dash, she was on the show on VH1.
What's the one that she's famously known
Clueless,
for?
I think?
Clueless, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking of. Fuck.
So, but in fact, this is the kicker to me. I don't know why she doesn't want to be black, because this is not her first time saying she's not black. But neither here nor there. The kicker is that I looked it up, like, what is Stacey Dash? And it says she's Bayesian, African American, and Mexican. There's no white. There's no Ireland. There's no Italy. There's no... What's another white race?
Maybe from her saying that, they're just going to be like, yeah, maybe you are white.
I mean, she look a little mulatto, but it's like...
You want to be white? Maybe we won't go as hard on you as we should.
But so, what's up?
Anyone be anything they want?
Is it a cycle?
Why would... But why... I'm trying to think as me, like, even if I'm black as shit, I don't have a choice. That's the luxury about some things. Some people got the choice to be black and not. Did you see that debate happening on State of the Culture, Joe Budden? They was talking about Joe Budden because he's mixed, and they were saying, like, oh, how some people have the choice whether they want to, like, identify as black or not.
First of all, that's
either
not
way.
a choice.
So I don't think you saw the
I got a
debate.
long story about that being mixed, okay?
But some people do, but honestly, it got to be hard being mixed, because in black communities, you're not black
like
enough, then in white communities, you're not white enough.
Right, and that's the truth.
It got to be hard.
It's all about where you grow up at.
Exactly.
Because
That's what Joe, but that was the point of Joe Budden saying.
Your traits are in you. You have black in you, you have white in you, but if you're somewhere where you have to just always kind of, as we call it, act white, you're going to be more white. It's going to stick out more.
Right. Where Joe Budden was saying, nigga, I'm from the hood.
Right,
Like, I don't have a choice. I didn't have a choice.
Right, exactly.
Right,
it's all about where you grow up at.
Right.
Hold on, what do you mean, though? Like, the difference between being white and being black?
Dash.
Well, when you're mixed, it's like, and like I have so much experience at this. It's like
29 years.
Growing,
exactly.
right, growing
Let
up.
me stop with Doug's age.
Growing up,
young.
yeah, growing up, it's like you don't ever get to make up your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because, and you don't know it. Like me, I had a lot of bad black friends. I grew up right here on Pine Street my whole life, right downtown Binghamton. And going to these schools, it's like I had black friends, and they're like, "Oh, you're mad white," but when I'm around like white friends, they're like, "Oh, you're mad black."
Right.
And it's like, it's like you don't get to pick. You don't get to pick and choose. You just get to be.
Like, whatever people tell you are, basically.
You just get to be. And it's like, for me, I was never trying to be black or I was trying to be white. I was trying to be myself. I was trying to be understanding because that's how I have to be. I can be in both of these groups.
Yeah.
And I can be around for the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I have to always understand.
And there are some positives on the other side too as well. Because I know a lot of Alaskans, like when y'all go, y'all just black enough where my dad would be upset, but mom won't really mind. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? So you get in them circles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to line up.
Mm-hmm. But I guess and there is a difference. And you're mixed if your dad is black or white and your mom is
it depends on who's the black one.
Right,
if your mom is black, it's like, oh, okay, you black. But if your mom is white, it's like, oh, nah, you're white.
Because really, in reality, your mom is the one who raises
you.
So, like, my mom was black. My mom's half black, half Cuban.
Oh, see, that settles it. Doug, you're black now.
He been black.
He been had his black.
I didn't know the mom was black. No, I'm just saying based off the conversation we had, based off mom.
Right.
Said, so you really lean that way.
Right. My mom's black and Cuban.
So what's Pops?
Oh, that's fire.
He's full Italian.
Oh, okay.
That's fire. And you got Italian.
That makes sense. Italians are brave enough to go try to
got white Pops too?
Bag of black girl.
Oh. I thought that's what you said. Shout out to
Doug's white Pops.
Oh.
Shout out Doug's white Pops.
I don't even fuck about Pops. Somebody got
I thought you said shout out to my white Pops too. I'm like, well, what do you fucking know?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm like, you can't have a white Pops. I'm about to say, nigga, you black. Like,
not white.
Like, ain't no reason to be taking black.
Not at all.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
Your name is Marquise, my nigga. That's Don Mulatto name.
No, Dad's Marquise is one of them names.
Word.
He black. I am dead. So first of all, I want to make an announcement. I want to say shout out to Tyler. Because you're standing your ground. He's our only white cast. And he's our first white cast. We never had a white guest. We never had a white cameraman. We never had a white nothing.
In our defense, the white guest that we were supposed to have flunked.
Yeah, the only white guest we were supposed to have
flunked. Yeah, so
tell it, y'all.
We tried.
True. We tried.
We did try.
I mean, Tyler's my homie. Fuck with Tyler heavy. But do we really need to keep uplifting the white people right now?
We're not uplifting. I'm just saying.
We uplifting Tyler.
We're saying shout out to Tyler.
Fucking with Tyler. real quick.
We uplifting Tyler. Oh.
Nah,
Shout out to
My white friends know when I say fuck white people. I ain't talking about you.
Tyler.
I fuck with Tyler. Yeah, like,
shout out to Tyler.
I
That's
mean,
why I had to
those
stop.
white people.
I had
Just
to
a
stop
forewarning,
the-
though. Don't
the-
go to
the-
his crib.
stop.
You'll get bit up by his dog.
Oh shit.
Oh, you want on? We got pets.
Not me. Dogs
I got
love
one
me.
pet, and I gotta stop
Yeah.
laughing more about
Nah,
it.
his dog is beautiful, though.
Yeah, you.
Big
I'm
boy.
scared.
You give me those vibes of a white person with a pit, like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you give me those
No, he look like he
vibes.
had a German Shepherd or something big. You want me to
Oh, I know that your friend.
That's baby or
I
something.
pulled up to
Like
Tyler's
some
house.
soft ass name. Nah, his dog name is Diesel.
No,
Yeah,
for
that makes
real.
sense.
I pulled up to Tyler's house. I'm like, Tyler, your dog is tall as fuck. That nigga was out the door looking at me.
Nigga said, "What's up? What
Oh,
you need?
shit.
Who
The dog
you here
opened the
for?
door.
I got talking.
Who you here for? Yo,
No,
Tyler."
for real. Shout out to Tyler. Like I said, the only other white person we had that was supposed to come, his name was Tyler as well. And
I'm
he
not gonna
never
lie.
showed
When you
up.
said Tyler, I thought it was that Tyler.
No, we done with him.
That's what I thought. I was like,
You-
"Damn,
you
Rocky,
done, nah.
you really built that bridge back
No,
again."
shout out to Tyler. All right, we're gonna close out. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything else?
fuck,
Plug
I
us
had
in. Plug us in. Any events we got going on? Anything like that?
Shit, nah.
What is
same
everybody
shit.
being for Halloween?
For
A
school.
dead what?
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Fuck with
She
that.
said,
Oh,
a dead what?
Okay, Deadpool's that guy with the red.
For school, we got a little Halloween contest. I'm gonna be Freddy from what's called Scooby Doo.
Oh, sick.
Which one is he?
You gotta
The
talk to
driver.
Fred, too.
The Fred. Fred.
I gotta look him up.
God
I
dang,
don't know.
Futurama.
Fred. You remember
Fred?
Fred? The
Yeah.
driver.
Is that like
No,
Scooby-Doo's
wait,
owner?
No, that's Shaggy.
Yeah, Shaggy. That's
Let him
what.
know.
No, I know Fred. I'm gonna be Fred.
Do
I'm
you
the
watch
leader.
Is Fred black?
Yeah.
You do. So do you
No,
know
Fred is
Hermes?
white.
How you gonna be Fred?
Because we be in a group. Like, it's 4 of us, it's 2 guys, and it's 2 girls. Our class.
Oh,
You
you
could
gonna
be
be
two costumes
Yeah,
in
it's
one.
a
Think
group.
about it. You could be Hermes when he was Fred from Futurama. As Scooby Doo.
As
That shit was
Scooby-Doo.
dope.
Anyway,
I'm thinking Cat in the Hat
That shit
or
was
a
hard.
Red Power Ranger.
Cat in the
Okay.
Hat would be fire.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck with that.
something
I'm not
different.
being anything. What do you guys think I should be?
Oprah.
Wow, because my hair flip.
That's a fact.
I would rather be Michelle. Michelle stay with the hair flip. Like,
I'd be Michelle then.
but this is
What
not the
would be
proper
good,
hair flip for Michelle. Shout out to Shauna's hair studio for the hair flip.
Alright, so
Okay.
big. Alright. Who could you be? Who could you be?
You want to be a superhero?
I don't want to say
I ain't
Catwoman
being
because
shit.
that's
I'm not
so
being
classic.
anything.
Nah, you could
To
be
be honest, I just wanted to know
Word,
your opinion.
be
Nigga
Shuri.
said Oprah.
Be Shuri.
Good night.
You could be
From
one of the characters.
Wakanda.
Be one of the characters from Power.
Yo, you could def be
Fuck you,
Tasha.
dog.
Nah, remember
You could def be
And all
Tasha.
of my
Wait,
costume
now
be a
that-
Yo,
Tasha.
get be Tasha.
He could be
Oh, that
50
costume
and you could
is-
be...
Yo, I'll be Kanan. Yo, for
What?
Halloween.
What? Okay, Halloween episode.
Yo,
Just-
I'll be Kanan. You be Tasha.
All right, but what?
Yo,
how does
that's-
Tasha
yo.
dress up? Like, what would I do to be Tasha? I'm not putting on the wig she be wearing. That's out.
That's the costume.
I'm not
I
doing
saw,
it.
I saw
No,
one
we
episode
could
of
do
Power
that.
and he
We
was,
do gotta think of a
what's
podcast.
his name was yelling at her in the bathroom with some black dress on. I don't know what that episode was. He was like, "Don't wear that dress. You look like you want to get in the club for free or some shit like that."
Who?
I don't know.
Probably
I
season
saw
one.
one episode
Anyway.
of Power.
Probably
Yeah, we
season
don't
one.
know what he's
I
talking
win.
about.
I
It
win
was-
costume contests every year.
What you gonna be?
Okay, so what you gonna be?
running.
Alright, 2 years
What you
running.
gonna be?
So
Where,
first
Columbia?
year, yes, the first year I was the Joker, nailed that shit. Heath
Okay.
Ledger's
Okay.
Joker.
Okay.
Second year
I can
after
see
that,
it.
I was the Mad Hatter,
Okay.
nailed that shit too.
Okay.
This year I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
be.
Exclusive.
No.
Exclusive.
Wait,
No,
okay.
exclusive.
This is exclusive.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. Like he.
Because I don't tell nobody.
Yeah, this is he
All
about to
right,
be
hurry
3
up. I gotta
times.
pee. Tell us.
Oh, you have to
All the
pee?
suspense.
I'm going to be Willy Wonka.
Oh,
I can see
I gotta see
it.
that. I gotta see that.
Awesome.
I can see you being Willy
I can
Wonka.
see
So you
Willy
only heard it
Wonka.
unplugged in.
Word.
Yes,
It's
you
a
heard it here first
competition,
on
so
Plugged In.
anybody that try to challenge you, boy,
Wait, did you
bring
do
it
the
on.
Michael Jackson? Who did the Michael Jackson?
He
that
lost to
year?
me.
Oh, talk your shit. Talk
He
your
lost
shit,
to me.
Marquise.
No, because I was
Michael
gonna
Jackson
say, I was
lost.
gonna say, because if you were Michael Jackson, I was gonna curse you out because that was whack Michael Jackson.
Nah, he lost.
The
to-
move was
I
so
was the
stacked.
Mad Hatter, bro.
Yeah, okay,
I'm in
yeah.
the tip of my hat
Yeah.
and shit at everybody. You know what I'm
I remember that.
saying? Yeah. So
Alright.
he lost to me. He gonna lose again.
Oh,
I was
shit.
Jack Skellington at one point.
So,
I don't know who that
else
one
lost to
is.
me? Macho Man lost to
he
me.
just gave me an
Holla
idea.
at your boy. He lost.
John Wick and bring Diesel.
What you thinking? What you
So
thinking?
yeah, Willy Wonka, and I'm killing it. I'm murdering. I'm getting a big.
I can
ass
see
boy.
What's
it.
the skeleton dude from that movie?
Jack Skellington. I just told you.
Huh? That's his name?
All right, pause the track. I
That's
gotta
what it
pee.
Pause it. Dude,
Pause
why
it.
not? What's that?
Well, I tried, but y'all was talking about Jack Skellington and shit.
I can show you Jack Skellington right now.
Wrap it up, Rocky.
It's either we wrapping it up or we're pausing so I can can be.
Wrap it
Wrap
up.
it
All
up.
right. So,
Body armor.
Okay, Body Armor. Shout out to Twisted Tea. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to 81 North. Shout out to the Java Bean Podcast and the Infamous Prodigy. Y'all check out his clothing line. Shout out to Tyler, aka Koala Ghana. Adventures. You can find him on Instagram, YouTube, and all of that good stuff. Zay is totally not a gangbanger.
Fuck no.
We don't know what he's
I'm
doing right now.
I'm a law-abiding citizen, but
We
this
don't
just
know what
looks
he's
fun.
doing right now. Anybody else we need to shout out?
Nah, man. Oh, shout out to my boy Austin Tanner.
Shout out to Austin
Shout out to
Tanner.
my boy Austin Tanner out here
the
doing
damn
this shit, bro.
thing.
Fucking
Yes,
just
Austin
became
Tanner.
sports anchor,
Also,
bro.
shout out to Fendi.
Shout out to
Right?
Fendi
Went
in
to
college doing big
football.
things. He was
Word,
here
bro.
last
Yeah,
season.
so
Shout out, what is it? Girls Need Love Too, featuring Fendi, I believe.
Word.
Check that episode out. That was from last season. And yeah, shout out to Apple, shout out to Spotify. Check us on YouTube. Plugged In Podcast on all of the above.
Shout out
okay?
to Rocky's bladder about to explode.
Yeah.
Gang shit,
I
whole
have
lot
a
of
problem.
gang shit.
I'm gonna get surgery soon because
What?
I'm too young. I'm too young to not hold my pee good. But I think that's it.
Yeah, let's
Happy
go.
Friday! Shout out to Applebee's.
Whole lot of gang
$1
shit, whole lot of gang
cocktails.
shit.
Go get y'all some. And
Power on. You are now plugged in.